Richie through Jacob.
That's what I'm gonna say. What?
We're recording, Jay.
What's going on?
Okay, so sorry about that. For you guys, it took like not even a millisecond, but for us, we had some issues with our recording software. So yeah, that was a little weird. So what were we talking about? I met Richie through Jacob, and I think you.
Yeah, I met Rishi because we're cousins.
Yeah, you guys are related.
Yeah, but then I met Jacob in school. So then I don't know how.
What grade did you meet him? Because
like seventh.
Because it's weird because we all met like at each different times, but we were like in like two other grades, but we never saw each other in those two other grades.
Yeah, I don't.
Either that or we were in the same grade. Well, yeah,
I was in the same grade with Jacob, obviously.
No, you couldn't be because in middle school, Jacob was
in our grade, but
no, actually, Jacob. You only want to know why Jacob is a freshman for like the third time in a row. Because when I was in 7th grade, he was in 8th grade. So when we were in 7th grade, Jacob was already in 8th grade.
Was he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be, I believe, he's supposed to be like a senior by now. But for some reason, he just didn't do the work, so he kept staying back. It's weird.
Pretty sure that ain't gonna happen anytime
soon. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's weird. So
I don't think that's a topic we should talk about.
No, I don't think so either. But true. I'm staying. It's staying in there.
We ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Probably not. We were also talking about talking about Monster. Yeah, that story about my mom with Monster. That's actually true. My mother told me that like for some reason, I think she never wanted me to drink it because it's somehow bad for you. But I mean, I don't care. And for those who are wondering what I am drinking Monster Ginger Brew. It's like I believe it's one of their newest flavors. If you have not tried it out, please check it out because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had it. I don't know if it's good or
no, but it's actually pretty good. School, dude, school sucks now. It really does.
Yeah,
it really does. Are you still drinking that cinnamon thing? It's not gone yet.
No, because I'm like slow sipping it,
Are you? Is it sweet?
Yeah.
Is it?
Have you ever had Fireball?
No.
It kind of tastes like that, but without the burning in the back of your throat,
Huh. That's weird.
It's pretty good. Like, it's not bad.
We do not condone drinking. Okay, I'm just going to say this now. Anyone under 21, do not drink. Don't do that, because I guarantee you if I do not say that, YouTube or whatever platform I will put this on is going to either cancel it or do nothing or do everything else to it. So I'm saying this now for the love of God, if you are under the age of 21, if you are under the age of 21, do not drink. It is horrible for you. Do not do it. It is bad. Okay, now I got that out of the way. What else are we going to talk about? Because honestly, I don't think I have any more ideas.
We've been out of ideas since the start of this goddamn podcast.
Didn't we do something on Band Lab with podcast? We did. So. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if anyone watches this, which, I mean, for the very first thing on YouTube, no one is probably going to watch this for, like, weeks on end.
Oh, I know something we can talk about, although you're not a big UFC fan.
What does that mean?
There's a fight tonight.
There is. A decent
fight. Valdez and somebody else.
Valdez? Oh, cool.
I don't know. I guess that's what I'm going for, because he's the only one I can actually remember.
USC is, like, USC is boxing.
No.
Am I not wrong?
No, it's mixed martial arts.
Are you kidding me? That stupid. Hold on. Let me fix this really quick.
Oh my
Jay, distract them.
Yeah, we have a heater in my room, but the thing is, though, if you close it, it makes that sound.
It does.
But if you open it, it gets insanely hot in here. And I put a poll on my Instagram yesterday. Did you see it?
No, I did not see it. What did it say?
Which do you prefer, hot or cold? 99% of the people said cold.
Really?
Yeah, there was one person that said hot.
I wonder who it was. Probably Billy.
No, it wasn't Billy. I'm not gonna say because I don't know if they want me to say who they are, but it wasn't.
And yeah, Billy. So Billy is Jason's older brother.
He's supposed to be on this podcast, but
Yeah,
he's too busy watching the UConn game.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of basketball. Like, I don't even know if you guys even like basketball. I was never a big fan of it.
I like it. You know, I like playing it. College is definitely better than NBA. I don't really care for the NBA. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
There's like no defense at all.
No, well, especially now because of the COVID thing. You can't even go. That's you know what? That is the one thing that I do not like about COVID. Well, obviously to the point where dude. So I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that story that I was just about to tell, but anyway. COVID for me kind of sucks because I love music. I'm a musician. I've been playing music for 11 straight years.
Wait, so you didn't hear about the virtual talent show?
No, I did hear about that, but I'm not a big fan of spending money to do something that I like to do.
What exactly do you mean? Like how
the virtual talent show thing? That's for a fundraiser. You have to pay like $5 to get. Yeah,
it's not that bad though.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm cheap.
Plus, I'm pretty sure that's the kind of stuff that funds like our prom, which by the way, gonna be fucking weird. It's gonna be weird.
I guarantee you that no one is gonna show up to that except for the freaking teachers.
Dude, you know what is gonna suck?
What's that?
If it does impact our prom, we're gonna be like the first. Well, no, like the first four. Let's say like when we were. No, when did this start? Like last year?
Well, COVID.
Yeah,
it started.
Okay, so when we were sophomores, so let's just say that our sophomore class, that junior class, and that senior class are going to be the only three classes that will never get to experience a regular prom.
Okay,
that's weird.
I don't know about you guys that are listening to this, or you, Jay, but I'm not a big fan of school dances. I
never really was. I had fun in middle school, like dances though. That shit was fun as hell. Bro.
Was it?
Yeah, I went with Hayden that one time. I'm not gay, but
no.
Just thought I'd put that out there that we did not go as a dance.
I love the very first thing to say is I'm not gay.
Had to clarify that.
I had to clarify that.
But yeah. I had
anyway.
That shit. That was cool. But nowadays it's kind of like it's fucking boring because I never have any.
Okay, well it gets to a point. Okay, so I never told you this before, but. Actually, no, I never told you to. So this is a big juicy story, and this is all. No, this is all my fault. So if you guys like a little saucy drama, you better stay here.
That's definitely what we should talk about. That'll bring in some years.
Anyway, so this was in 8th grade. Do you remember Bethany?
Yeah.
That the girl I dated in 8th grade, her. So okay, here's what happened. She wanted to go to this school to that what was it called?
Homecoming or something.
No, it was something class night. That thing.
Oh, that's like different though, isn't it?
Yeah, yes and no. Okay, so but get this. I would have to wear like a freaking tux or whatever, and you know me. Yeah, and you know me. I can't afford a damn tux or shit like that. And you know me, I'm not a big guy of dressing fancy, and you know that.
Oh, of course, you're like the opposite of dressing fancy.
If you guys, we will do a video one day, and you guys will see us like in person.
Well, I dress like more brand stuff, but it's not fancy in any way.
Guys, here is my style. And literally, you have seen the clothes that I wear almost daily, and you can even vouch for me on this.
Always jeans.
It's always jeans, boots, t-shirt, long sleeve, or just like a jacket or a sweater. My style,
backwoods badass.
I still have that, and I can still wear that.
It's nice.
Nice. You know what?
So go on with the story anyway.
Oh yeah. So. She wanted me to go to that class night thing, and it was based on the 50s. And guess what?
Oh, okay.
Actually, fun fact on that, I actually have and found that freaking little certificate or whatever.
To go?
Yeah, to go there. I still have that, and I didn't even know I had it. It was like somewhere in my closet.
Wait, so did you or did you not go?
Hey, looking back on it, this was such a douchey thing to do, and so my brothers were younger at this point, and I was at home. Plus, my parents were both working, so I couldn't get there anyway. And for some reason, instead of saying that, I kind of panicked and I said, yeah. I'm not a big fan of dances, and I literally cannot dance. I can't. I have tried, and not only that,
I'm not a big dancer either.
And I hate to say this, but I have social anxiety. I'm embarrassed with it.
Yeah, I don't like doing things.
You know how I am. You know how I am in a crowd. I'm like very, very quiet. I do not say anything because of my social anxiety. And anyway, so she went there and she was waiting, and I didn't know this until earlier. And I'm telling you, I couldn't get a hold of her.
And she went and you didn't show up?
Yeah.
Oh no, AJ.
Oh yeah, that was
bad.
That is bad. That was bad. Looking back on it, it was.
You should have told her beforehand.
I tried to, but okay. You remember how she was. She was like, okay, comparing me to her, she was like straight A student, like on top of everything. Trying to get
she fit the description of somebody who would be like that.
Oh yeah, she really was. And yeah, guys. So when I dated this girl, her name was Bethany. We'll just do that. She was like the exact opposite of me. I was failing almost all my classes. I had maybe like D's in every single class because I did not care, for some reason. And she had like A pluses almost every single class. She was like,
how the hell did you even
get with her?
But why? I don't.
To tell you the truth,
we're like exact opposites in every way, and yet somehow.
Probably, you know what? I asked her that one day. Like, this is like, oh God! I asked. So this is like months ago. Like back in like September. She called me one day, and by the way, after that, she's never called me again.
Oh, let me guess.
So she called me one day, and this was back in September, and I asked her, "Why did you date me anyway? Because I am the exact opposite person of you." And she said, "Well, you were a challenge, and I like a challenge." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay." That didn't really answer my question, but
she used you for a challenge. Is that what you're saying?
No, it was really because I did not speak a lot. I was very, very quiet, and I kind of hated everybody. And I was also kind of...
And for some reason, she was like, that's what
I want that guy, even though he has nothing in common with me whatsoever. Dude, her dad hated me. Oh, he hated me. He still hates me to this day. I'm not even joking. So when we were dating, and we actually dated even after that whole like, dance incident, we both forgave each other. Like, I was like, straight up, I was like, dude, I am so sorry. That was a dick move in me. But to be fair though, I didn't have a choice because my parents working that night. I was you cannot drive when you're in school.
Obviously.
And I had to watch my brothers, and I tried like calling her because because that telling someone like that is hard over text.
You kind of knew what was gonna happen.
I would knew, yeah. And if I learned from anything from my stepdad, it is never ever make your girlfriend mad, because that is a horrible, horrible feeling. And I'm not even joking you. When she called me back after that, she was so pissed at me, it wasn't even funny, and her mom was driving, and I kind of felt bad for her mom, because I can just see her mom driving and looking into the passenger seat, screaming into her phone at me and yelling at me like, I think she said it.
I don't think I've ever made one of my girlfriends that mad before. I mean, pretty mad.
Let's just say, hold on, I can't. Oh my God, this is so fucking funny. I was doing one of these numbers with my phone.
I used to do that when my grandma would talk on the phone.
So for those who don't know what I mean, and I don't know if anyone like older, like in their
pull it away from it.
Yeah, you're like just like your whole like a full arm distance away from your phone, and you can still hear yelling.
Okay.
It was like that, and she was like, "Allyn, Joseph Morgan, I am so fucking mad at you right now. And I'm like, oh, and she started yelling at me and like almost cursing me out so many times. I kind of burst into
Did
tears.
she like not know anybody else there though? Like she
kind of made me feel bad because she literally told me that I danced with like that she danced with like 3 other guys. I'm like, oh,
well, I mean,
lovely.
that's what you get when you don't go. Man.
Yeah, that's
kind of
and they kind of
that's the reason you kind of have to go because even if you were there, I guarantee you the same dudes would have been like, yeah.
I get okay, but so do you remember that's something? It's weird though because it's really weird because she danced with 3 or 2 dudes. I think it was Cooper, I believe.
I know.
You remember that? I think it was Cooper.
The short one?
I forget who he was. It was like some dude named Cooper. Logan Cobalt. Remember him?
Wait, why would...
Do you remember him?
Well, yeah, but why?
Logan Cobalt, dude. He would... I will say this. If you guys know what a douche is...
Well, I don't know. He seemed that way in school, but like...
Dude,
I was hanging out with him outside of school. I don't think he's...
Okay, then he was just a douche to me. He was a total a-hole to me. He really was. He hated me, and I hated him, like, with a burning passion. Because for some reason, he thought he was better than me all the damn time.
Yeah, he's a big dude, though. He's huge.
Okay, well, then again, he dressed... Okay, people who are not in high school yet, you will know this, but here's how it works. It's all about the freaking fashion. And you can tell. Because even back then, I wore just like boots, jeans, and a t-shirt all the damn time. Oh. And I liked that because it was comfortable. But this guy would wear like name brand, like the most expensive crap out there. And I think you were one of those guys, didn't you? You were like a bunch of name brand
I
crap.
wear good like sporting stuff, but
you also do like a bunch of sports as well.
He does too. He does. Too.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, he does too.
Yeah, and if you look at the definition of a douche, that was him. Right. That was him. Like we hate each other, and then I think his name's Steven, blonde hair. Steven something. I forget his last name, but yeah, she was not happy with me, and so after that. A few months go by, and this was like near the end of 8th grade. Mm. And at this point, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm fucking done. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with this relationship because, to tell you the truth, like, it wasn't even really a real relationship because we never hung out like out of school.
Yeah.
It was, it was awkward as hell because everyone around you.
I feel like that's most of
unless
I'm talking to like a close friend or somebody I like really know, it's always like really.
Well, it wasn't awkward between me and her. It was awkward as hell because she like we'd be like saying like romantic shit or whatever, or romantic stuff to each other and everything, and then it's weird because you have like 300 or 400 people passing by you each time, and you get like that one person that goes, "Oh, that's so cute." I'm like, "What the? Like, get out of here! Shut it!" Like that's like okay. I have learned this, and I learned this kind of the hard way. If you're in a relationship and you want to say stuff like that to your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever you like to do, if you're gay, straight, lesbian, I don't really care what you are, or you're straight, who knows. But whoever you are dating, unless you guys have been like dating for like a year, like if you guys been dating for a long time and you guys don't get awkward when you're around a bunch of people, then go ahead and do it. But if you're like me and you are social, and you have social anxiety, don't say that kind of stuff in front of people because it just makes it weird, it makes it awkward, and it kind of makes you sound kind of like a douche.
The same people like who say like
like that kind of stuff
about it are the same guys who are like if you do anything nice to a girl they'll immediately call you a simp. Immediately.
Oh yeah, or it's I remember this. Either that or it's like if you like even if you're not dating a girl and you're just being nice to me, it's like you're being a good friend.
Yeah, but then you have to know a limit too. Like,
yeah. Well, even I've seen this happen before. This has actually happened to me as well. I think a few times actually. I would be like, I'm nice to everybody. I like being friends with everybody. I like having like good good friendships and everything. And I'll be like just like talking to like some other girl. Like there's this girl in our high school that I talk to all the time. She's she's an amazing person. We'll go with that. She's a good friend. She's a good person, but like I'll be talking to her. We're not dating, but we have a good like relationship, like a friendship or whatever. This has happened to me before. Have you ever had like that one guy that comes up to you and goes, "Are you dating?" Like, has that ever happened?
No, actually.
That has happened to me so many times in middle school. It's never happened in high school, but in freaking middle school, that's happened to me. And every single time it happens, I always say, "Shut the up."
Why do you care?
Exactly. Like, why the hell do you care? Like, it's not of your business. I hate them when people are like that. They're looking for like some juicy drama that's spread around the school. I hate it when that happens. Not only that, but do you remember Dylan Lassie
Yeah.
from freshman year?
I think he still goes to our school.
Yeah. I found out that going back to Bethany, he dated her before I did. I didn't know that at the time until I found that
He
out.
was like new at our school when like nobody barely knew anything, and the only reason I knew him was because he sat at our table. But
oh yeah, I forgot. You and I didn't really sit at any table because I didn't know you much at that
I think
point.
you sat on the other side of the
yeah.
actually.
Well, weren't they like? Didn't they like assign us to freaking tables onto like the middle of
like
the damn
classes?
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Dude,
I mean, mine
colors.
wasn't that bad because I would sit with Hayden.
Dude, mine was bad. Mine was freaking bad. Wanna know why? I don't know who the hell did this. I still don't know this to this day. And me and Jimmy.
I remember this.
Were,
I think was it the mustard or ketchup?
It was that. Yeah.
I
That's stupid. That okay. Yeah, I think you were sitting at our table. No, you weren't. Okay. No,
wait, was this the one where that Lawrence kid was there at our near our table?
No. I wonder what's he up to.
I don't
know. He's probably doing something else with his life, but hopefully his life is better than ours because we're fucking losers. Anyway, so yeah, this is a story. So before I get to this story, to pause right here for a minute. Yeah, that relationship with Bethany was awful. We did not get along very, very well. We were the exact opposites, and that was it. Her dad hated my guts though because for some reason I told my parents about her and everything. She didn't even tell her parents about any of me. Not even like nothing. So and now like at a time I was like saying that was just like fuck you like just like I hated that time, and I think I spent that whole summer like inside my house because I was like too embarrassed to go outside until like I just went out and hang out with y'all. But yeah, like her dad like really hated me because she didn't say anything about me. So which I can kind of get because like can you imagine if you were a father and you had a daughter who was like secretly dating a guy or from their school and you didn't know anything about it?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, okay, well at that point. Well, I don't know how would you feel about that? Because I would be the dad that would say, well, as long as he doesn't hit you, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's basically.
As long as there's no like abusive stuff going along, I'm cool with that.
If he's not a complete fucking idiot,
Yeah, he's not doing anything stupid. But yeah, and I guarantee you, like when I'm wearing now black boots with like dark jeans and this, if I walked up like this. Some
people like that though. Some people are all for that.
Okay, but if I did that to their house, I think they're I don't know how they roll, but if I guarantee you, if I walked up to that doorstep in this, I guarantee you, I would have a buckshot of freaking pellets in my ass. I guarantee you that would happen.
Oh, speaking of pellets, I remember one time me and Richie literally were shooting at each other with pellet guns. This was hilarious. Like, we were, like, kind of young.
Like 13, 14?
Yeah, his dad had went to, like, I don't know, kind of like a party, but not really.
Dude, Richie's dad is, like, freaking funny, though. He's the funniest dude in the world.
Yeah, but...
Yeah,
This guy has issues.
yeah. Well, we all.
So
do.
anyway, yeah, we went to like this gathering, and Richie had these pellet guns, and we were like, dude, we should like just totally shoot these at each other. And
Yeah.
I remember the one shot, and I feel bad for this shot, but I was like peeking behind a tree, and he was coming out from like around the house. Okay, I shot this gun, and no joke, this thing went right between his eyeballs.
No.
Right between his eyes.
God.
I was like, oh shit.
No.
I meant to aim for the body, but when I was peeking from the tree, I just pulled the trigger and it went right between his eyes.
You remember the
But
bear?
these were like plastics. So they didn't hurt They didn't
yeah.
hurt that bad.
That
It
was
was still a good hit.
Okay, were you there? Okay. You remember back like not like last year summer, well, before winter or whatever? Do you remember when we were at Richie's house when he was still in town and the bear came down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you were there or not, but literally it was me, Jacob, and Richie. We had two BB guns, and they were compressed air ones and everything. Hey, Billy. And literally, we put like 20. Now, if you know that kind of BB gun, you usually put maybe 10 or 12 pumps of air into it. We put like 25.
Yeah, I don't know if
Pumps
that's
of air.
good for the.
It's really not. But this black bear, it came down. I'm not even joking. Where pretty much where we were sitting, it was like right there to me.
Oh yeah.
And Richie and Jake were right there, and I'm literally like, dude, like, do something.
Yeah.
Instead of doing what I was taught, do this,
I
like be
remember
bigger
when
and yell
Jacob
at it.
shot it in the ass.
No, that was Richie that did that. Richie
You
did
can
that.
tell it felt it too. He's like, oh,
It's like, it puckered up over there.
what
Like,
was that?
like, what was that?
But it didn't
You should
really
clarify the shot with a BB gun. not
Yes,
an
we
actual
did.
bullet.
We've
Yeah, we
already
did do that.
clarified
Yeah, by the way, that is Billy. Billy, say hi, man.
Well, everybody.
The reason it kept coming back though is because they would feed it, or it would go on.
Yeah, and that is illegal. If you live in the woods, it is illegal. Do not feed the freaking bears because they will come back over and over again. And if you have,
and they get really used to people. Like
Oh, yeah,
I remember
that's
had
bad.
like
That's horrible.
Richie's birthday party there. And that thing would come up to everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, don't trust that thing because the second you
Especially-
do something wrong, it will attack and nobody
I
can help
actually
you.
have a pretty good story about the bears over there. There was one time that I was sitting there with the bear, and I was at the back of a car, and the bear came around. And I saw it, and me being smart, I went to the side of the car.
Me being smart.
Because I had a feeling something was up, and then it did a bluff charge. Which, that's where they don't really charge, but
It's kind of like, it's saying like, hey, don't come near me. No, but that was bad. That was really bad. But yeah, anyway.
And then there's
man.
Paul like petting the thing. And
Yeah, I
that's
forgot
not a
why he
good
did
idea.
that.
Not a good idea.
And I think Paul's like Richie's stepdad, I think.
Not really.
him
really?
and Beanie aren't together right now.
Yeah, well.
We're not really going to talk about that.
No. That's, no. But yeah, oh, God. Yeah, that was bad.
I like how we had no plan.
No
and we're
plan at
30
all.
minutes into this,
Yeah.
without any trouble.
What was I going to say earlier about, after the thing? Oh, crap. What was it? Shoot. I keep...
Something about the bear.
No. Yeah, it was that. It was the mustard story. The mustard story. Okay.
Yeah.
So now going back on track, we like to talk if you have not noticed at all
We
yet.
went far off track.
We did. So, okay, this goes back to middle school. We have a lot of stories in middle school.
Middle
For
school
some,
feels like the...
it feels like the 1980s high school.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch, like, a 1980s high school movie, that's what middle school is in our town.
Pretty much.
And then, like, the high school in our town, it's, like, college. It feels like college.
It's a lot boring. More boring than you would expect out of a high school. But
In our high school, and I will get to the mustard story, but in our high school, I feel like it's this. If you're not dating anybody, if you're not rich, and you do not drive, you do not exist.
pretty much.
You literally don't.
Except for your
literally
teacher.
every
It's like...
Not in our high school. really.
Listen, if you don't drive, it's even worse at a technical high school.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody drives.
Drives. And it's, but like,
A lot
even
of
in the
people
tech, but some high schools, even if you don't even have like your permit yet, like you don't even exist unless if you play. Okay, like
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
fall into the category of people who just do not exist. Like me and you are like one of the only two people who genuinely hang out. Who
Yeah.
I hang out with. I don't really have any other friends.
And yeah, that's the weird thing. Like you know this. Like if you're in high school or you're about to go into high school, I will say this: you will meet like that one friend, which is what Jason is to me. You will meet that one friend that will stay by your side forever, no matter what happens. But if you don't, I would get one because your weekends will just be.
And when you
Shit.
do find that one, your circle is going to be very small.
Oh,
it's going to be super
Oh,
small.
yeah.
And especially with quarantine, how you're not in school a lot, you'll really find out who your real friends are. You will really find out quick.
I remember.
Who still talks to you.
Yeah, I remember like freaking. I remember like we used to hang out with people like in our freshman or sophomore year. There were people in that elementary school that we would hang out with every single day in school.
Yeah, some people I used to hang out with, I just don't want to.
Yeah, and like when COVID hit, like we lost everybody except for I think Jacob and Richie.
Well, obviously. We just met Eli not that long.
Eli,
a year ago. If Jacob hadn't gotten with Michaela, I would have never met Eli.
And we will not talk about that. We will not talk about her. I am not. I'm drawing a line at that. We are not talking about
that. Let's just say it wasn't good.
It was not good. Oh, so I never told you this. So, and I'm glad Billy's here to hear this. So, back to this mustard story. Mustard and ketchup story. And no, it's nothing about like putting ketchup on a hot dog or mustard or anything like that. It's really about, so there was this person, I don't even know if it was a girl or a guy, I don't even know. I don't even know who did it to this day, I swear to God. There was this person, and for some reason he or she targeted only me and Jimmy Dale and no one else.
That's because you two would hang out, and for some reason they just...
Yeah, so for some reason, probably because we looked like, okay, for the way that we dressed...
We were different.
Yeah, we were different.
People just apparently, for some reason, don't like anything different from what they believe.
So, to sum it up, so me and Jimmy Dale, who was an old friend of mine, and I kind of wish that we would still hang out to this day because I kind of miss those days. But me and Jimmy Dale, we had very, very long hair. We had long hair in middle school, and we had long hair in high school. Except for now. Now, and I'm still in high school. I believe we're juniors, but I have short hair now. Up till like last year, I had like long hair. But we stuck out like a sore thumb. We had long hair. We dressed completely differently. Like literally, all we wore was t-shirts, jeans, Converse or boots, and like just plain old sweatshirts, and that was it. And then everybody else were wearing like Jordans, freaking like joggers, like a lot of girls would wear like freaking crop tops and all that crap. And we know in middle school we would have like the pervs that would be like, oh yeah. Anyway, no, we're not going to. But we're so. You know what? I think it's because people thought that we were bored. I honestly think that.
I mean, in a way, we kind of were, but...
Well, yeah, but I honestly think that was the biggest thing. I think they were making fun of us because we dressed like we had nothing. And you know what? Looking back on it, me and Jimmy Dale, we never got... Like, our family struggled for a while. My family is doing well. Like, we're not rich. I'm not rich in any way whatsoever. But we're not struggling, and that's what matters.
So back to the mustard. Thing.
Yeah.
Just explain what happened.
I'm sorry.
We keep getting sidetracked.
So it was one time. And this happened for a week straight, by the way. For a month straight. Actually, this happened for a freaking month straight.
Nobody did anything.
And none of the teachers said anything about it. We would go to the principal, to like almost every single teacher in that school. They would not help us one bit. They would pretty much say, "Oh, just put it in the wash." Like, no, because I'm not doing this every week or every day. So this one person would come up behind us, me and Jimmy Dale, and we'd be minding our own business. We'd be talking about video games, Assassin's Creed. We both loved Assassin's Creed, and I still love that game series to this day. This person would literally take like packets of mustard and smear it all over our backs, and we would wear sweatshirts. like zip up sweatshirts all the time because they're comfortable, and that school was always cold. It was the coldest thing ever. So that's what we would wear, and we wouldn't even know about it until we would like
somebody
take our sweatshirts off, and we look at this and would be like, dude, like what the hell?
It's so
like,
fucking dumb. Like, come on.
And at that point in time, like I think we only had maybe like 3 sweatshirts.
People were so immature.
They still are to
like
this day.
That's just so fucked up.
It is, and this happened for a month straight. And it got to a point where literally we got so mad, me and him, because it started with me, and then it went to him, and it would start with just like one smear of like mustard or ketchup on our backs. And then it went to like 5 smears of that kind of crap.
Yeah, because once they realize they can get away with it, they'll do more and more.
And it's like really, like how boring is your is your middle school time
where you have to just find some random kid every day and fucking smear
and what's weird is that we didn't even feel it, and I think that's why they did that, because we were oblivious of it. And looking back on it, I'm still mad at that to this day.
I think some of it might have been because of where you were sitting. Because you sat in the same spot every day, right?
Every day, yeah. We would sit in the same spot every day because, like I said, well, not much. I still have it. I don't think Jimmy Dale has it anymore, but at that point, we both had severe social anxiety. I still have it.
Well, what helps Jimmy with that is he smokes like a lot of pot.
Yeah, and all that, which is fine. If you smoke pot, I really don't
helps. Care. Like, believe me, it helps.
Again, if you're not 18 or 21 yet, don't do that. But anyway, yeah. So, this is horrible. Some parents gonna listen to this and like, what? Like,
I don't think anybody will watch all 40 minutes of this. If you do, let us know below, because I will subscribe to you, my friend, if you watch all 40 minutes of this podcast. Anyway, I think we should probably wrap.
Well, we're not done yet. Anyway, so yeah, that happened every single day for a month straight, and because like I said, we had severe social anxiety, so neither of us had the courage to get up and move somewhere.
Yeah,
and it got to a point where we both got depressed and everything, because you're like, well, it looks like that defines what we are. Like, we're just poor scum. And to tell you the truth, I feel I am.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god. And the reason why I say that is because I still dress the same exact way. But at least no one smears crap on my back anymore.
Yeah.
And
it's a little better, yeah.
But you know what? I have something to say about that. If you're someone like me, or even both of us, or excuse me, all 3 of us, and you don't dress and you don't like dressing flashy or spending hundreds of dollars on clothing and buy just plain old white t-shirts from Walmart or jeans or just plain old boots, there's nothing wrong with that, because you save more money. And not only that, I think personally, I think jeans, a t-shirt, and boots look better on almost anybody than wearing these tight pants that hug your freaking legs and cut off the circulation to your nuts, which is if you're a guy and you wear those type of jeans, I guarantee you those pants are so freaking tight that it is literally cutting off their circulation to that guy's balls, which is making them a freaking girl, which is wanting them to become transgender. And I am okay. I should stop. Okay, I need to stop talking about that. That is something that I am not going to get into. Anyways, so I think that includes this session. So anyways, guys, thank you all for listening. If you listened to this far, you know what? I'm glad. And you know what? Thank you. And we appreciate it. If you want more embarrassing stories, you know what? We have a lot of embarrassing stories that we would do when we were younger. So hey, if you want to hear that, I'm not joking. Put it in the freaking comments below and literally say, I want to hear more embarrassing stories. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all for listening. If anyone is listening, see y'all later.